Imagine you're sitting in your dream campus interview. The recruiter looks at your resume, smiles, closes it, looks directly at you and asks, "Tell me something you've built." Not what you've studied, not what you've memorized, what you've built. And suddenly, 4 years of marks feel strangely silent. Hello, and welcome to the Spoken Careers podcast. I'm Dr. Sudhir Reddy. Today, we are answering one of the biggest questions students and parents ask me. Is engineering still worth pursuing in the age of artificial intelligence? My answer is absolutely yes, but only if you understand one important truth. Engineering isn't dead. The old way of becoming an engineer is. There was a time when earning an engineering degree almost guaranteed a successful career. That world no longer exists. Today, companies don't hire degrees. They hire people who can solve problems. Let me tell you about something I witnessed during a campus placement drive. Two students entered the same interview room. They studied in the same college. They had similar academic scores. The interviewer asked the first student, "What have you built outside your classroom?" There was silence. Then the second student opened a laptop. Inside were mobile applications, artificial intelligence experiments, GitHub projects, internship work, even one failed project. But that failed project taught valuable lessons. The atmosphere in the interview changed immediately. Not because the second student knew more theory, but because he had already started thinking like an engineer. Walking out of that interview, I wasn't thinking about marks. I wasn't thinking about college rankings. I kept thinking about one question. How many brilliant students are waiting for opportunities when they should be creating them? That day reminded me of something I'll never forget. Your degree gets you into the interview. Your projects create the conversation. Your mindset wins the opportunity. Many people believe artificial intelligence will replace engineers. I see it differently. Years ago, calculators changed mathematics, but calculators never replaced mathematicians. They simply allowed people to solve bigger problems. Artificial intelligence is doing exactly the same thing. It isn't replacing engineers. It's replacing repetitive work and rewarding engineers who know how to think. This brings me to what I call the future engineer equation. Knowledge plus skills plus projects plus artificial intelligence plus communication equals career value. Knowledge gives you confidence. Skills help you apply it. Projects prove your ability. Artificial intelligence multiplies your productivity. Communication multiplies your influence. Together, they create value. And companies don't hire certificates. They hire people who create value. So, if you're planning to study engineering, don't ask, "Will engineering still have jobs?" Ask yourself, "Will I become the kind of engineer the future needs?" That's the question that changes everything. Here's my challenge for you this week. Open LinkedIn. Search for 3 engineers whose careers inspire you. Don't begin with their degree. Don't begin with their salary. Study what they have built. Observe the skills they continue learning. Notice the problems they are solving. You'll discover something important. Great careers are not built by collecting certificates. They are built by creating value every single day. Before we finish, I'd like you to remember something. Knowledge has an expiry date. Curiosity never does. Technologies will change. Industries will evolve. Artificial intelligence will become even more powerful. But people who never stop learning, never stop being valuable. Thank you for joining me on the Spoken Careers podcast. If today's episode helped you, please share it with a student, a parent, a teacher, or an aspiring engineer. Visit www.spokencareers.com to explore our career decision intelligence programs, career guidance resources, and future-ready learning tools. In our next episode, We'll explore the most important skills every student should develop, no matter which career they choose. Until then, remember, the future doesn't belong to the student with the highest marks. It doesn't belong to the student with the most expensive degree. It belongs to the student who never stops learning. Because in a world that keeps changing, learning is the only skill that never becomes obsolete. I'm Dr. Sudhir Reddy. This is Spoken Careers. Your future is not something you find, it's something you build. One decision, one skill, one day at a time. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next episode.